What's up, guys? Welcome to week 4 of the competitive league. Your course time limit is 4 minutes. It's a little bit of a long course, but I think you guys are going to really like it. All right, so we're going to start here, anywhere behind this white tape line. The clock's going to go off, or the coach is going to say 3, 2, 1, go, and you're going to begin the course. Obstacle 1 is trampoline to the trapeze bar. Then we have black rings, green rings, black ring, green, donut, trapeze bar, parkour step, and then a red pad behind. Hands only obstacle, and your hands must be in the donut. You may not go on top of the donut. You must land on the parkour step and on the red pad for the dismount. You'll get your first point when you touch this black ring, second point when you touch this black ring, third point when you touch the donut, fourth point when you hit the step and then come over, and anything touches the red pad. If your foot, just even one foot touching the red pad, and then you're moving on, that will be your fourth point. Your next obstacle, we have a lot of balance in this course. So your next obstacle are the balance blocks. You're going to start on this green box. You're going to make your way through the balance to the red pad. Blue is off, hands are off. That red pad is your starting obstacle for the next obstacle, so you have to stick it on that red pad to get that final point. Your first point is on the first long balance beam. Your second point is on the first skinny balance beam. And your third point is when you land on the red pad. Again, if you go off, you won't get the third point, but you gotta start back here when you go into the pipes, because that's the starting platform. Pipes are just 2 points. You're gonna go through the pipes, and then this is your dismount platform and your starting platform for the next obstacle. For the pipes, green is off, black only, no hands. And like I said, this is your dismount obstacle, this is your dismount pad. Blue is off, and so you must land on it. If you fall on this one, you won't get the second point, but you'll start back on it in order to start your next obstacle. So your first point is on the second pipe, and your second point is on the dismount beam. Your next obstacle is the upside down Bosu balls. You're going to make your way through the Bosu balls. You may use feet. Hands are allowed. I don't really think it's going to help you, but you may put feet on it. You can do 2 feet on each one, whatever you need to do to get through. Just no touching the blue floor with feet or hands. And then you are getting to this black platform. You may use the pillar. You may even step up using this step right here, just making your way up to here, okay? Your first point is when you touch the second Bosu. Your second point is when you get onto the black dismount platform. That's only a 2-point, they're 2-point obstacle, 2-point obstacle. All right, your next obstacle, you're gonna start on the black pad. You're gonna make your way through the monkey bars to these 2 monkey bars. You're then going to lâcher to this trapeze bar. You're going to build your swing. You get a nice straight swing. You're gonna swing right between these monkey bars, so you'll be totally fine. Don't get a crazy huge swing, but just get enough to get to the battering ram bar. If you stay in the middle of this bar, you're gonna be fine going right between. You're gonna go to this bar, and then you're actually gonna go around to this side of the battering ram in order to make your way through the next obstacle. It's a little bit confusing on points, but I'm going to try to explain it so you guys it's very clear. Your first point is when you touch this monkey bar. Your second point is when you touch either one of these top 2 monkey bars. Your third point is when you touch the trapeze bar. Your fourth point is when you touch this bar, battering ram bar. Your fifth point is when you come on this side of the battering ram and you touch the bar at all over here. You may touch this bar and drop if you need to. But what I want to do is I want to give someone, if you catch the bar, I want to give you that extra point that you got for catching the bar, not just touching it. So 5th point, if you touch the bar over here, you can drop if you want to, or it's pretty quick right to go right down to the next obstacle. If you fall here, what you're going to do is you're going to come up over here. This is going to be your start right here, and you're going to make your way into the next obstacle. Okay? So like I said, if you want to drop, if you want to take your rest, if you want to take time, you can take it here, but it is a long course, so I would go right into that next obstacle. Your next obstacle, you're going to start here. You can start here if you need to. Jump up. You're going to grab this loaded ring. I would suggest grabbing it and taking off the magnet first, setting your swing straight, because you're going to swing through and land on these red pads. That's the end of the obstacle. Your first point is when you touch the brown ring. Your second point is when you land on these red pads. If you step off on the blue at all, you will not get the dismount point. Also, incidental is okay on the gray floor, but if I see that you used it too much, then I won't give you the dismount point, okay? This is the starting platform for your next obstacle. So if you fall off on the dismount, just start right back up here. You're gonna make your way through the beams to the balance beam, and then you're going to do a rope swing to either the tumble track or the balance beam. Your first point is when you touch the balance beam. Your second point is if you land on the tumble track without touching the blue floor. If you want to go for a third point, you have to skip the tumble track and go straight to the balance beam for your third point. If you go for it and then you go back to the tumble track, you're only going to get 2 points. If you go for it and you go off this way, you're only going to get 1 point for that balance beam back there, okay? So if you fall at all, that's okay. This is going to be your starting platform for the next one. So just to make sure that that's clear, 1 point for getting to this balance beam. If you touch the blue floor at all, you're going to make your way to that balance beam as your starting platform. If not, then you're going to try to make your way here. You touch this tumble track at all, that's your second point. If you skip it and go to the balance beam without falling, that's 3 points. Starting platform for the next obstacle is right here. You're going to make your way through the gumdrops, the balance beam, and the gumdrops up to the black pad. You get 1 point for touching this balance beam, and you get 2 points for making your way to the black pad. You may use the pillar again, and you may step up to get up onto the balance beam. Just no using the gray, no using the blue, okay? So 1 point, 2 points. The next obstacle are the green shells. You're going to make your way through the green shells using your hands only. Your first point is when you touch this green shell. There's black tape on it so you can see. It's the third one. Second point is when you touch this green shelf. It's the sixth one. And then 3 points are when you get to the black pad. As long as you don't touch any gray and you're good, you land here, you get 3 points. All right. Your next obstacle is a long one. You're going to start here on this black pad. You're going to make your way through the cannonballs. No touching, no using the bolt. You have to use just the blue color of the cannonball. It's okay if your fingers rest on it, but hands have to be on the cannonball. Making your way to the rings. Ring swing up to the bar, to the donut, to the cone, to the pegs, down to the green box. You get your first point when you touch the brown ring. Your second point is when you touch this bar. Your third point is when you touch this cone. Your fourth point is when you touch or get past this peg. And your fifth point is when you get to the green box. This is your starting platform for the next one. So if you fall off, you won't get the fifth point. Just to reiterate, no using the eyeball on top of the cone, and you must use the donut of the hold. You may not use the top of the donut. You must use the actual inner side of the donut. And then no fingers on top of the black for this obstacle. All right, this is the starting platform for your next obstacle. The devil steps on this side are off, only rings are on. No grabbing straps No grabbing double steps, no grabbing cliffhanger, okay? It's just the rings. Rings up, and then you're gonna make your way to this side of the double steps, cliffhanger. I don't care what you use. You can use silver or green double steps or cliffhanger, whatever you have to do to come down and dismount onto this step. Your first point is when you touch the second ring. Your second point is when you touch the top ring. Your third point is when you touch either any double step or any cliffhanger on this side. I would suggest going double steps, but you'll get your third point when you touch any of these steps or cliffhangers. And your fourth point will be when you get when you dismount onto this step. This is the starting platform for your next one. So if you miss this dismount, you'll lose the last point. But hop on up here because this is the starting platform for your next obstacle. For this obstacle, you are using the hanging bananas and cones to get to the green box, to the gumdrop, and then to the blue floor. Feet may use any hold. You can use your feet on any hold that you want. Hands only on the hanging holds. You may not use your hands on any of these. If you do use it anytime, even just by like an accident, then you won't get the points for any further, okay? So you're gonna start right here. You can use any feet. Hands may not go up to the strap, okay? It has to stay on the yellow. Your first point is when you touch this banana. Second point, when you touch the fourth banana. Third point, when you touch this cone. And your fourth point is when you make it through the green box, gumdrop, and then your fourth point is the blue floor, okay? Any part of the blue floor. If you touch the gray at all, you won't get that fourth point to get your dismount. Then you guys are gonna walk over here. You're gonna jump up on top of this step. You're gonna grab the ring that's gonna be right here on magnetically held onto the post. You're gonna use this ring. You're gonna swing through to this ring, swing through to this ring, and then your goal is to get up to the slip chucks and then land on the green pad. It's okay if feet and hands brush the jumping spider, but you may not use your feet in the jumping spider or hands in the jumping spider to propel yourself forward, okay? Rings only, hands only on the rings, making your way through. You get your first point when you touch this ring. Second point when you touch this ring. Third point if you land on the pit pillow. Fourth point if you touch the slip chucks. And fifth point if you land on or past the green box. If you touch the gray floor at all, you won't get that pit pillow point. If you try to go up for the slip chucks, you miss and you land perfectly on the pit pillow, you'll get 3 points. And then after that, after you land on the green box or past or beyond or whatever, land on the green box. You touch that green box, you're getting that 5th point. Then you're gonna go up any of the warped walls, hit the buzzer, and that's gonna be your final point. Again, it's 4 minutes, and I think it's 13 obstacles. So you guys are definitely gonna have to move on this course, and good luck.